Okay, what's going on, guys? This is take three of this. Um, I don't know what was going on with my the mic on. It's actually the mic on my webcam. I don't. Y'all can't see the webcam. It's out of the picture, but the mic on the webcam is actually really, really good. It's just for some reason it was giving me a squeaker voice, and I just don't know why. Um, but yeah. Well, let's get to the point of this video. This is a move set that I used on Chesnaught. I used it on a team. And the team that I used it on got up to like number 75 in the ranking for UU at the time that I used it. It was a couple months back. It's an assault vest Chesnaught. A lot of people, when they look at Chesnaught or they see it on the team, they think, oh, it's going to be spikes, leech seed, spiky shield, all that stuff. But no. Uh, what you can do is throw an assault vest on it to raise its special defense, which is not that good, to round it out to become even with its normal defenses. Then you max out its HP and attack because it's got a great attacking stat, and it becomes such a bulky uh, offensive threat, to say the least. And nobody expects it. I've never seen this used ever. Um, I'm the one that came up with this. I would have to think that somebody thought that it would be a good idea at one point, but honestly, I don't recall ever coming across this set before ever. I thought about it, um, and the team that I was making at the time um, was kind of like a weird surprise factor team. It had like Specs Florges on it and some other stuff, and this ended up being the shining knight in armor, if you will, of the team was this right here. So let's talk about exactly what's going on here. The four moves: Wood Hammer, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Poison Jab. Wood Hammer is obviously going to be for Swampert. A lot of people, when they see this, do not expect. They expect Leech Seed and stuff like that. What they usually do is if you bring it in at the beginning of a battle and they lead with defensive Swampert, they'll go for rocks, thinking that the Leech Seed's coming in. They'll lose a little bit of health and then they'll switch out immediately. What you can do is go for Wood Hammer and wreck its day. Um, and they never see it coming. And then their defensive wall slash stealth rock setup Pokemon is gone. The next thing, we'll talk about Drain Punch last. Let's go to Thunder Punch. The only thing that I have ever had Oko this was a Brave Bird from a Crobat that was banded. Was the only thing. Now, this team that I used it on was before Sylveon moved down to UU, so a Specs Hyper Voice may Oko this. I'm not sure, but we'll get to fairy types in a second. Thunder Punch, if you know that the Crobat's coming in, or a flying type, Mandibuzz, or, whatever, you go for Thunder Punch and you can get some pretty good damage on it. If the Crobat's not a defensive Crobat, Thunder Punch wrecks its day. It just does. And Crobat Banded Crobat overall, like, there's almost nothing that switches into a Banded Brave Bird. It's ridiculous how good it is. This checks that. Then we have the Poison Jab for fairy types, whether it be Florges. If you think that he could be switching in with the Florges, let's say he doesn't have a Crobat and his fighting stop is a fairy type, and the fairy type's coming in, go for Poison Jab. I'm pretty sure this two-hit KOs, especially defensive Florges. Most people don't run defensive Florges. They run Spadef Florges. I'm pretty sure this two-hit KOs it. I might be mistaken. It's been a while since I used this. I might do a session with this and upload some video of it, seeing what it can do later on. But yeah, this is for fairy types. Now, Drain Punch. Let's go to Drain Punch real quick. The only thing that this thing lacks, obviously, with the Assault Vest on it, is that it doesn't have a way to recover its health. Drain Punch fixes that problem. If you know that there's, whether it be a Dark type, certain anything that's weak to a fighting type, whether it be a Scrafty, you know, just anything, any dark type or anything that's weak to fighting. I'm trying to think what fighting is actually super effective towards right off the bat. You know, steel. I'm looking at that down here. Steel. Um, if you know it's if he's going to switch out into a steel type, you can go for that, get some health back. You know, things like that. Dark types, like I said before. And this is the way you get your health back. And that way, because you don't have leftovers, right? That way you can have a dedicated way of recovering your health um, that doesn't involve leftovers. Um, like I was saying before, this set on the team that I used got me far. It really did. It was the MVP of the team when I used it. It's great, honestly. I'll probably do a session with this and upload it now that I'm uploading videos again to see how it holds up now that Sylveon's UU. Because that team was pre Sylveon. The team was used before Sylveon was UU. And I would like to know if it takes a Specs Hyper Voice. My guess is that it doesn't, even with the Assault Vest, because Specs Sylveon is broken, and I have no idea why it didn't use, to be quite honest with you. But I'll probably will. In the meantime, some of y'all who watch this, put it on your team and use it and see what it does. If it does good, let me know in the comments. If it doesn't do anything and it sucks, and you think that the move set and the assault vest on a Chesnaught is horrible, and I don't know what I'm talking about, you can also let me know in the comments about that too. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.